teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Kaepernick. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
At the 46-yard line.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Right here. 4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. He sets to fire deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool. His second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead.
Is good.
And he put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Steelers 7. Broncos.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target, but it's going to be second down. To throw again. Lock. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
32.
A gain of 32 that time.
First down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a second and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, They're still not in field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Man, 91. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. He's counting me. He's counting us. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Let's go, baby.
On third and long, it's Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. And it's brought in by Washington. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
Move. 3 down, 3 down. 45, 45, 45.
Kaepernick to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He's checking crap.
Kaepernick will try again on second down. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's third and 3.
Third and 3.
Hey, 91, 91.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. He's at the 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra point.
Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and then decent field position and throwing that pick 6, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Kaepernick now on first down. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Intercepted by the Broncos.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
35-yard line.
Locke working out of the gun. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Albert Okuebunam was the target there, and it's third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Locke off of play action. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Now Balaj. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Freeman, and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
He was brought down by...
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 3. First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They run it with Balaj. Bust through the tackle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Kalen Balaj, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. Doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Balaj. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
A gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They'll run here with Balaj. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
He was brought down.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Broncos 14, Steelers 7.
The Broncos on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
On the play. It's now 4th down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
On the keeper.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
They'll try and run for him with Connor. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away.
KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
43-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Locke throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 9 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
It's a gain of 9.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got his tight end fan. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Noah Fant.
That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
1st down, Broncos.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the 2.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. The drive will start with Connor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Kaepernick to throw on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Third down and 8 yards.
The Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. From the gun, it's Locke, escaping the pressure right. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. T.J. Watt in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Looking to throw on second down. Locke, they'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
Third down.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 22-yard touchdown grab, and the Broncos will extend their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Steelers 7. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Broncos 28.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Flushed out right. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 47 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Locke. And he whips that one incomplete there. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Rolling to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Now Locke again. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. He'll get that one complete to Connor. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
For the Steelers.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
49-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Mike 51. Big stop. Big stop. Let's go. 51 to Mike, boy. 51. Let's go.
On first down, Locke. Flush to his right. And this one's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
That's complete, Okuegbunam. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And the Broncos
into the red zone, it's Locke. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Operating from the gun. Locke. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
14.
Cortland Sutton. As the first half is winding down, and the Broncos will add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Broncos 42, Steelers 14. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kaepernick. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense, pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Going for the deep ball. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Hey, we got 3,
From the gun, Locke escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 24, check 24. Pilot 64, weak.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Now to the air, Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down.
Ready, break. Mike 6. Zoom, fellas, let's go. Bend it. Mike 6. Mike 6.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell
Operating from the gun, Locke. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 30 yards.
66. Fully high.
Locke now on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Terrell Edmonds
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
down at the 14.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Throwing on first down is Locke. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Judy. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Ready? Mike 6. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check. Hot route. Hot. Mike 6. Let's go.
On play action. Locke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check 27.
Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Good catch there by Eric Ebron, and the Steelers are hoping that they see the 2018 version of this young man. 66 catch, 750 yards, and 13 touchdowns. And that was good number 2nd in the league with the Indianapolis Colts. The Steelers like to throw to the tight end. They hope Ebron is the guy.
They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. Kaepernick now on 1st down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Kaepernick. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Well, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Hey, check Mike. Charlie. I'm getting nervous. Mike 6.
Locke now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Kill.
Locke working out of the gun, eluding the pressure right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. From the gun, Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Hey, check Mike 6. Let's go.
They fake the handoff. Now Locke. He'll get that complete to Albert O.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. So they went 2 yards in the wrong direction on the last pass play, and now it's 3rd and 12. Again, it's Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Rip left, rip left. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. All day, all day. Mike 27.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
27, Mike 27. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. It's just me and you. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Coming to you, coming to you.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Hey, watch the slant.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. The 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool, 85 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
The Steelers.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. K.J. Hamler returning it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They run the option here on 1st and 10. A quick throw outside by Locke. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Let's
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Locke. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Get this one down to about the 17. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. This is the tight end, Fant. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. A field goal would tie it, but they want more. They're going for it. Locke gonna go on 4th down. Flushed out right. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. He got 29 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, 91.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best at doing that as the scramble gets him a 1st. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, Kaepernick. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And it's 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
This is caught. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Hey, 91, 95.
They'll look to run with Conner, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his second touchdown on the season, and the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2. Conner going to try and run it, but he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Steelers.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. And he fends him off. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. He's got his tight end Fant. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Lock on target to Fant for a Bronco 1st down.
First down.
Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of 26
A
yards.
good pickup there, 26 yards. Lock going to keep this himself. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Kaepernick. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Kaepernick. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick eluding the pressure right.
Now he'll go deep down the middle. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Freeman trying to earn some more carries in this Bronco running game as they come up here 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Freeman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
It's a gain of
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Back to the running game. It's Freeman. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have...
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
Royce Freeman taking it in. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively. And they can't connect. Incomplete. That stops the clock with 3 seconds left, so probably one final play here in the 2nd quarter, barring a penalty. One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
32.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Broncos, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.